Subscribe to the MotorBeam channel, click on the bell icon and hit that like button. Hi guys and welcome to MotorBeam. The Ford Figo is without doubt one of the best hatchbacks you can buy in the country today. We have been living with this car since almost 6 months now and there are a lot of things to like. Here are 5 things which we love about the Figo and 4 things which we don't like at all. Our long-term car is powered by a diesel engine. And without doubt, what really impresses on this vehicle is this motor. This oil burner has so much performance on offer that whenever you drive it, you have a whole lot of fun. The motor itself is very punchy. The way it pulls on the highway is something which is just amazing. And the best part is, in spite of having an excellent mid-range, the turbo lag is very well contained. Now with that monster of a motor, the handling, which is very eager, make the Figo very fun to drive. The steering has good feel and feedback, although it's not as good as the first generation model, it still is a whole lot of fun. The Ford Figo is a very good car to drive in the city because this motor has excellent drivability and the compact dimensions make it very easy to park even in the crowded streets of Mumbai. Even though the Ford Figo diesel offers a lot of performance, it doesn't compromise on fuel efficiency. This vehicle has been returning us excellent mileage figures both in the city as well as on the highway. And the 5th thing which we love about the Figo, Ford service is excellent, and with the child parts strategy, it's very easy to maintain the Ford Figo. It is one of the cheapest cars in the segment as far as service bills go. The thing we hate the most about the Ford Figo are without doubt these tires. Not only are they small in size, they also lack grip, which means when you accelerate hard, they wheel spin even in second gear. When you brake hard, they screech, negating the advantage of ABS, and when you corner hard, they lack grip and leave line very quickly. The other thing we don't like about the Ford Figo is the ground clearance. The front lip spoiler almost touches on every big speed breaker, which means you have to be very cautious when driving over bad roads. While the Ford Figo is quite well equipped, it still lacks features. For starters, it doesn't get keyless go and push button start, something which Ford's own EcoSport offers and is also there on most of its rivals like the Maruti Suzuki Ignis, Maruti Baleno, Maruti Swift, and of course Hyundai's Grand i10 and i20. It also lacks reverse parking camera and reverse parking sensors, which although can be equipped aftermarket, what can't be changed is the infotainment system. While the sync system works quite well, when you want to pick up a call, it takes at least 2 seconds to respond as soon as the call rings. The other issue with the infotainment system is it's very cumbersome. There are a lot of buttons on offer, something which feels very 1990s in this time where people are offering touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. While the top variant of the Figo comes with a decent audio system, the one on lower trims isn't that great at all because it gets the My Foot docking system, which feels a bit ridiculous for a hatchback that costs upwards of rupees 6 lakhs. And that's the reason why, in spite of the Figo Sports getting bigger, chunkier wheels, we don't really like it much because of that infotainment system. And the 4th thing which we don't like about the Figo, something which I never thought I would be saying about a Ford vehicle, is the build quality. While the first generation model was built almost like a tank, the second generation isn't quite like that. In the quest to increase mileage of the Figo, Ford has decreased the weight and that has adversely affected the build quality of this vehicle. For starters, there are certain rattles which are coming from a vehicle, and the bigger issue is the lighter doors. Just to give you an example, if you open the tailgate and then open any of the doors and close them, the tailgate closes on its own because of how light it is. While there are certain issues with the Figo, they aren't life-threatening and can be easily overlooked once you get behind the wheel, because there's no other car in this segment which offers that kind of thrill which the Figo diesel does. With punchy performance and an engaging drive, the Figo is easily the best hatchback you can buy in the country today if you're looking for something which is fun to drive as well as frugal. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please do hit the like button, which is the thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe to MotorBeam.